p.m. here on a Wednesday evening. If you're on the West Coast, probably enjoying happy hour. Enjoy. Hopefully, you're having a good day. If you're on the other side of the world, happy Thursday morning. I just wanted to come at you, sharing some more knowledge bombs in a coaching call. Again, I've shared multiple times that I enjoy paying for coaching calls. Love the energy and also the emergence that comes from conversations. Have these there with people just to see what emerges. So in a coaching call I had today, we're talking about sales psychology, and things like becoming the alpha, posture, cadences. But then something we're talking about, like the flow and really the cadence of a sales conversation, whether you're doing any kind of online business, whether you're soliciting potential customer feedback, or you're having a conversation, let's say you're promoting an affiliate product. And what you may have heard this before, and something that I think a lot of people skip is the most important skill in sales. It's something that's not taught in books. You have a lot of books about how to handle objections, how to close, scripts to say, blah, 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 blah. But, probably the most important thing, or the assumption that you know how to do this well, that we know how to do this well, is the assumption that we know how to listen well. It's not something that we've ever in school. It's not something that it's a class. You're not taught active listening or active engagement. We're always taught, like, have a response at your toes. So you're always listening. We're always listening with the intent of responding or getting our opinion. And so what was we talking about the sales process and cadences? It was really the most important thing was about listening. And then it turned to like data. And I love suggestion for physical activity that's corroborated by data. And a couple of years ago, there are a couple of, I think they were neuroscientists or maybe behavioral psychologists, who conducted some experiments on the effect of speaking one's thoughts and the effect on the body. So what are the like somatic influences or somatic experiences when someone speaks? And funny enough, there was two things came from this. That one, the like effect of speaking on a person, like is the same whether or not they're speaking to someone or speaking to nobody, which tends to suggest that the human body, the human mind, anyways, has this natural propensity to want to verbalize its thoughts, right? So that's an important finding, that we know that biologically we want to have everything that's going on in here. We want to get it out. Very important. And then the other fact of this study is that the effect of speaking, again, whether to someone else or to oneself, like just talking out loud, the somatic effect of speaking has the same effect on the body as does eating food or having sex. Think about that for a minute. Like the natural these natural processes biologically, they're ingrained in us to eat, to have sex, and the effect, the, let's say, dopamine effects, or other hormonal effects that come from eating food and having sex. You get the same kind of effect when you speak your thoughts, right? When you verbalize your thoughts or have conversation. And that, for a marketer, if you're in affiliate marketing, let's say you got an online business or you have a lot of sales conversations, is really powerful. Because just by, if you listen and then ask questions just based on when you're an active listener, and ask questions, whatever someone gives you, ask questions, like pull on the threads. Like you're getting information, right? You're always sourcing information, but also you're giving this person like this rush. They don't recognize it. Like they might be asking, why is this person asking so many questions? But that's an ego thing for you as a person asking the questions. For them on the back end, they're probably like feeling like, oh, this is satiating. There's something fulfilling about doing this, so fulfilling that it matches the same fulfillment when you eat or have sex. So think about that. If you're next time you're in a sales conversation or you're in Messenger with somebody, promoting a product, like by asking questions, it's the same effect on their body. The psychosomatic response, it's comparable to them eating food or having sex. So again, if you're able to listen, I mean, probably there's a strong correlation there between like the ability to listen and the ability to then have sex. But if you want to like make more sales, get paid more, and get laid more, one of the secrets to that is just being a more effective listener. How do you be a more effective listener? Just don't have distractions around you. Lots of people when they're chatting or when they're in conversation, maybe with more people working from home, there's like lots of distractions. Phone here, 1,000 tabs open, blah blah blah. If you're going to be in a conversation with someone, be actively involved with that conversation. Be actively engaged with that person. If you need to, take notes. Like have a notepad and pen, and as they write things down, take notes about the key words they say, pain points or struggles, what their hopes and desires are for particularly on a sales conversation. And who knows, like you'll see just by engaging and listening, like one, you open a space for somebody to be vulnerable. You encourage empathy and sympathy by allowing that space. And then again, just the ability for them to biologically feel satiated by you allowing them to speak is really, really powerful ninja stuff. So again, next time you jump on a sales conversation, keep this in mind, that the effect of allowing somebody space to talk, to verbalize their thoughts, emotions, goals, pains, is the same effect on the body as is eating and having sex. Really powerful because they're biologic processes that can elevate the experience of the person doing it. Really powerful sales conversation. Hopefully you take this, you find this valuable. Take it, use it. I'd love to know your thoughts on it. If you'd like to know the programs that I'm promoting, I dropped something in the description below. Otherwise, you can always hit me up, send me a DM on any one of social media.